Well, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is DiamondDel with Del, and today I am doing a little kitting up of this pretty little diamond painting I got from One Day Savings. I just unboxed it on the channel and I thought it was very, very pretty and sparkly, and loving all the special drills in this one. So I thought I would kit this one up now and then start working on it so I can show you how that all comes together. This one is a special drill partial, and it is a 30 by 30, so it's not a big piece, but it's going to be a little bit of fun, I think, to work on. So I'm looking for something like that at the moment. I really enjoy jumping into these little small projects because they don't usually take a lot of time to do, but they're a lot of fun, really, and it gives you a nice break from, you know, big pieces, etc. So I usually have one or two of those sort of things going on somewhere in amongst my activities of crafty things I'm doing. So this one here is, as I said, it's a lovely little special drill. It's a 30 by 30. I think it's going to come up really pretty. I've been told it's going to come up really nice, so I'm looking forward to getting it done. So that's why I decided to grab this one out of the recent unboxing and give this one a go. So I just been working on something that have got birds in it, and this one's also a bird, so I'm thinking birds are a big thing at the moment. You probably see a couple of bird images coming through next few videos or something like that. I seem to be navigating that way. I thought I might talk a little bit about hummingbirds, just because that's what this little image is. I thought that might be something very interesting to talk about while I'm kitting up. So I've done a little bit of research and I've just wrote a few things down, some interesting fun facts and some information basically about hummingbirds I was going to share with you while I kit up this one. So hummingbirds, which are tiny, colourful and thin big birds, weigh only 3 grams, and they get their name from the humming noise that occurs when they flap their wings very fast. And if you've ever seen one, I haven't had the pleasure of seeing one of these little things flying around. I believe they are super duper fast and amazing things to see. So if you've seen one, I'm sure they're absolutely beautiful and extremely fast little flying creatures. These animals, or birds I should say, are very fast. In fact, they are 30 kilometers an hour to 60 kilometers an hour in a dive, and they're able to fly not only forwards but also backwards, sideways and straight up. They can also hover extensively, and that is pretty much their well-known feature, I think, of hummingbirds, is that hover. You obviously, you know, you've seen them in documentaries, I have, but you know, that is obviously one of their very unique traits, and it's extremely cool how they can do that actually. Hummingbirds can even do acrobatics such as backwards somersaults as they dart among flowers searching for nectar and insects, which is what they eat. Now, I believe they are found and are native to America, and they are found also in Central and South America, so everywhere, as well as throughout the Caribbean, and first discovered in the 16th century, so that's pretty amazing. That's quite a while ago. These little birds can't neither walk or hop due to the size of their feet. Though their feet can be used to scoot sideways while they are perched, they will use their feet also for itching and preening. There we go. So I didn't really realise that they couldn't just use their feet as regular birds. Apparently that's to do with the shape of their feet and the lightness of them. So there we go. That's pretty cool. Now, an average hummingbird's heart rate is more than 1,200 beats per minute. So in comparison to one of us humans, our average heart rate is only about 60 to 100 beats per minute. So these little things, their little hearts are really going, aren't they? No wonders they can fly so fast and get around. They're so tiny. Now, that brilliant throat colour is not caused by the feather pigment, but rather by iridescence in the arrangement of their feathers. Now, that's kind of cool. And it kind of makes me think of how they say like what colour is a polar bear, and the people say it's white, but really their fur is also clear, and it's the the translucent follicles that reflect off the light that gives that tone. So that's pretty darn cool. Not surprisingly, hummingbirds lay the smallest eggs of all birds, and a hummingbird's egg is smaller than a jelly bean. Now that's pretty darn small, and that's less than half an inch. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Now, as you probably all know, the hummingbird's diet is pretty much going to be nectar and small insects, but yeah, a hummingbird must consume approximately 1/2 of its weight in sugar daily. And the average hummingbird feeds 5 to 8 times per hour. So no wonders they're always just buzzing around those flowers, constantly going, because, you know, they burning off so much energy trying to get their little nectar and so forth. So I can't remember reading, I remember something, but I can't remember the actual percentage of how much they're burning off as they're trying to collect. But it's a pretty amazing amount. Now, hummingbirds do not suck nectar through their long bills. Instead, they lick it with fringed forked tongues. Now, say that 3 times fast. The capillary action along the fringe of their tongue helps draw nectar up into their throats so they can swallow. Isn't that sounding marvellous? I think that's just delightful. But we all got to have our way of getting our sweets and nectar. There you go. Now, when they are actually at rest, and they do rest, a hummingbird takes an average of 250 breaths per minute. That's pretty cool. That's pretty impressive. Same as colours I'm looking at. There's some beautiful drills in this. I tell you what, some beautiful golds. I'm getting a bit distracted there. But they are beautiful. Now, the average lifespan of a wild hummingbird is 3 to 5 years, which I don't know if that's a long time or not for a bird, but it's, you know, doesn't seem to be, but it could be. I mean, I suppose they're only little, so you wouldn't probably expect them to go for, I don't know what the average bird lifespan is, but yeah, there you go, 3 to 5 years. Now, despite their small size, hummingbirds are one of the most aggressive species. Now, I had to have a little bit of respect for that, because we've got a few aggressive sort of type birds around here. But yeah, and one of our most aggressive is the woolly wagtail, and he's probably a little bit bigger, but he's got some attitude, and I'm wondering what is going on with these small birds, you know, having so much attitude. But yeah, so I sort of had a little bit of respect for that. They will regularly attack jays, crows, and hawks that infringe on their territory. As I said, I felt like I could relate with that with our little fellow that we have in our backyard. So yeah, he'll take on everything, I tell you. It doesn't matter if it's the magpies or the owl we had ages ago in the backyard, and yet this fella was aggressive. He will get into you. So there you go. And apparently, because they're so territorial, backyard birders often find they have one dominant hummingbird that guards all the feeders chasing intruders away. So there you go. That's some fun facts about hummingbirds. And I have finished kitting up, and I'm just showing you all these beautiful drills, and this is going to be a fun project. So I'll see you next time when I have this one all complete and show you that progress. So stay tuned for that update video coming soon. I'll get that one out as soon as I can. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and hit the bell so you know when my next video comes out. Until then, I'll say thank you and goodbye. Thanks guys for watching.